Just tanning on my rock, being like, ah, this is the life for my reptilian self. I told you way at the beginning of this relationship that you are dating a reptile. All right, we're back with some more A Hat in Time, and that's my masterpiece. Just had to show that off. All right, and then we'll reload the file.
That poor child.
And I also did a little bit of research, and the composer for this game is Pascal Michael Stifel.
Michael Stifel.
Yeah, Michael Stifel.
It's like a forced rhyme.
He's the one that composed this game. I thought it was Jake Kaufman, who also did Shantae, Shovel Knight, and a lot of other Way Forward games, but it's not. It's Pascal Michael Stifel. I don't know if this was his first outing for composing for a video game, but it's very good.
Wesker hacking a hairball in the back.
All right, so we did Picture Perfect for DJ Grooves. Now we're going to go star in a movie, Murder on the Owl Express.
Yes.
For the conductor.
I really like this one. I don't know why.
Did you like Murder on the Orient Express?
I don't know that I've ever seen it.
I've never seen it either. I've read the book.
But it's kind of like Sherlock Holmesy.
Yeah. Yeah, it has a very noir
I love
kind of aesthetic.
Well, I love film noir.
Desaturated look.
Back,
yeah, and I also absolutely
script for my next
Sherlock
movie yet, so
Hence
we're
why I
not
have a tattoo
recording.
for Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah.
I'll call for you when the script is ready.
We have a lot of Sherlock Holmes videos. I got you like a little leather case.
Oh, it's
we have to watch
it's really,
those.
Yeah, I'd really like to. They're
'Cause it
kind
has
of
a lot
like
of
the
the-
old school Sherlock
Hello
Holmes.
there, fellow owl.
Okay, so these
I hope
crows
you
are
have the
investigators.
pleasure of
I
meeting
love them.
As you can
And
tell,
like every
I
time
am
you're near
also
them, they'll
an
come
express
towards you
owl.
and interrogate you.
Yeah.
do much
Ask you
hooting.
questions. But no
From
matter what
one
you type, they
owl
go,
to
ooh,
another, we can share details.
So
What
watch.
is your
So from one owl to
uncle's
another.
sister's maiden name?
What is your uncle's sister's maiden name? Okay, we're gonna have to get a little creative here. Georgette. There we go.
Oh, it is.
So he goes, ooh, ooh.
I see. This is
Meaning no
the
matter what
kind
you
of
type, he'll
uncle's
imitate it.
sister's maiden
Yeah.
name I would expect from a fellow express owl.
I love that it's almost like a censored feeling, like they censor
Kinda,
themselves.
yeah.
Did you notice that there's
But
suddenly a
all
lot
the
of
information you
photos
put
on
in
this
is gonna play in later on in this chapter as well.
Speaking of,
Like it all has a
stop
point.
it,
It seems
you
silly
get
at
the
first, but there will be a point to it.
what do you mean you
And
fell from
these
the
are just the
sky?
regular denizens of the train, the owls.
Did you know
owls.
that having a pet helps improve self-confidence and relieve stress?
Did you know
also
that?
know
Having a
pets
pet
can have pets?
builds
It
self-confidence
is
and
true.
relieves stress.
I don't know.
Us
Sometimes
express
these
owls
animals
are
stress
not
me the
allowed
hell
to
out.
have
They have their
Uh-huh.
moments.
It is a sacrifice we must
They're
make
funny as
in
shit,
the name
but-
of hooting.
And Wesker went to lie
If
down,
you
so
had a pet, what
that-
do you think the
that'll
name
relieve
of
some
that
stress.
pet would be?
So, if you had a pet, what do you think the name of your pet's childhood pet would be?
Is certainly an
Even for a
interesting
pet's
name
pet.
for a pet.
Yep.
Even
I feel like
for
my
a
pet
pet's
would
pet.
name their pet Pork.
Bork.
Pork.
Have you noticed all these
Bork's
crows around
cute.
the place? They keep asking for personal details,
B-O-R-K.
and I never know what to answer.
Yep. Bork.
Oh, hello,
Oh, see.
fellow Express Owl. I am stuck on an advanced mathematical
Stuck
and
on an
scientific
advanced mathematical
issue.
and
Do you see
scientific
this advanced
issue?
formula on the blackboard? I cannot decipher it.
All right.
Can you decipher
Their faces
the
don't
scientific
move like
formula for
crows.
me? What does it say?
DCB for I lose. No, they don't. They're supposed to be like very shady characters, but like because they got
Yeah,
like
they
the
got, like,
popped
their
collar
little-
and everything.
Mhm.
I see.
They're onto
the
us.
solution is it was obvious. Thank you, fellow Express Owl, and thank you for agreeing to the terms
part's funny.
and conditions on the backside.
Terms
of
and
the
conditions on the
blackboard.
back side of the blackboard. Oh
She's
my.
like, what? Oh Lord.
And you can't read it, so you just
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like
very
gotta like
difficult
take it
to
at face
settle down
value.
on this
Be
train
like,
with these
well,
crows
this
around
is
the
fine.
place. They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
They keep interviewing me about everything I do.
And they're blocking off certain exits.
Yeah, I've always really liked film noir aesthetic.
Yeah. We should watch more older movies. Like,
Yeah,
do you still like black and white movies?
Oh yeah.
Awesome.
Me and my grandma used to like stay up late and watch silent movies.
Silent movies too. Oh, cool. So not even black and white, but like, that's really cool.
Yeah, she had a channel on the cable package that she had that was like silent film,
Okay.
but it only started at like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Woof.
And she was a night person to the extreme. Like,
Okay.
sleep until 5 p.m. up until 6 or 7 a.m. Like,
We need a key.
so anytime I would go over, we would like sit. We called it the sitting room, which
Okay.
was just like an extra bedroom in the house, and she had like all of her crochet stuff and sewing and like her sewing machines and all of that, and it had like a big couch and a TV, and we would watch silent movies while we crocheted.
Neat.
Yeah.
What, were they mystery movies? Were they?
And they were all over the place. Like,
Oh, cool.
I don't remember any of the titles.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Because I was so young. But
Gotcha.
like, I remember, the standard railroad scene with the bad guy, and there were a couple of mysteries where it's just like, who killed this person
Right.
type thing.
But no, that's very cool. I know.
Yeah, they're pretty happy memories.
Singing in the Rain, the story revolves around like the studio being introduced to sound. So they're experimenting with sound, and the director's like, now, darling, the microphone is in the bush, but you have to talk to the microphone in the bush. And she's like, I can't make love to a bush.
If you were a superhero, what would your
Oh,
name
no.
be?
And like the director is just like the pure embodiment of just like, quiet, roll 'em.
Yeah.
Like he's so done with it. He just
Just
wants to
like-
make his movie. But like he has to deal with executives and actors and stuff like that. He's just fine. Yes, but be sure to talk into the mic.
That name is great.
So he's kind of me.
Already
Yeah. See, the only issue I have with like that type of person, because it happens in real life, I'm sure it's really funny like to see in camera because it's
real quick.
pulled from real life, is like you want them to be present and like look a certain way in the scene, but you also want them to talk to the bush.
Yeah.
So they'll like lean in to talk to the bush, and all of a sudden they're just like, no, 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 and it's like, well, you can't have both.
Right. Well, that's what he says in the movie. He's like, all right then, we'll have to think of something else. So they make like a little like bonnet. Not a bonnet.
Like a corsage,
Yeah, like
boutonniere.
boutonniere, yep, and they hide the microphone in that, but they connect it to a wire. And then the executive comes in and he's like, what's this wire doing here? It's dangerous. He yanks it and the actress falls.
And that's singing
And
in
he's
the
like,
rain.
I'm ruined. Yes. Because like Singing in the Rain is all about like making movies.
Yeah, I've never seen it. I just know like the scene and the song "Singing in the Rain."
It's a very good movie. One of my favorite
Are you the
musicals.
most ashamed of, fellow?
Highly
Part.
recommend.
Are you the most ashamed of, fellow
Express
owl?
Oh, poor Express.
She's just like, I'm 7.
I have widow arms.
I don't know what body shame is yet.
Checked out by a doctor.
She's like, I don't know my left nostril.
Could be a sign
I mean,
of
she's an alien girl too.
Yeah.
So there's that to take in mind. When she falls into mud, she gets glowing
My
eyes.
antennae.
Okay, so we got all that information. What is key? Alright, so they're all gossiping. He's blocking that door. I feel a sneeze coming on. Oh boy. Nope, nope, false alarm.
And so you have like loud dad sneezes.
I do have loud dad sneezes. I'm like a Broadway musical. I get it from my father. Runs in the family.
I don't know where I get my half sneezes from.
that name is great.
You have like 2 normal sneezes
And then like a big sneeze, yeah. My big kid sneeze.
not even a big kid sneeze, just wet. It sounds wet.
How is this a scientific
It's not
equation of
all the
energy?
time. I mean, like unless
It's
I'm
just
sick or
scrambled numbers
allergies.
and letters,
Wet
like those you
sneezes.
see on an online form.
That sounds like an insult you'd give to someone that you just
Have you
don't
noticed all
like.
these crows
You're such a
around the
wet
place?
sneeze.
For personal
It
Like-
does.
and I never know
Ooh,
what to
aren't you
answer.
just a wet sneeze? May your lunch be forever cold and your sneezes be forever wet.
May your marinara sauce never stick to your pasta.
Yep. That's Golden Girls, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I used to love the Golden Girls.
So if we can find the
Hello,
key, we can
fellow
progress the
Express
plot.
Owl. Do you care
We can
about
figure out the rest of the
security?
level.
I care about security
Ooh,
a whole lot.
asking me
You
about
should not
security.
be going around telling information to
Yeah, we lock our doors
It could
and
be
our
a
cars,
security
don't we?
risk.
Oh, we do now.
Becomes
for
more
sure.
secure.
What is your favorite
What is your
combination
favorite
of letters
combination
and
of
numbers?
letters
Oh, this
and
is an easy
numbers?
one.
8675309.
For a good time call.
I got it.
I see.
Yeah, I had to add some letters there. So there you go.
Is also my favorite
8675309.
combination of
Wow! Okay, so that's the beginning.
Daddy, I got your number. I always get that and Stacy's mom confused.
Oh, yeah?
I'm just like, Stacy, I got your number. Wrong. That is not Stacy's number. And if you call it asking for Stacy, you're gonna get Jenny.
I always felt it was awkward when, like, singers would, like, single out a single woman's name. It's just like, first she's singing about Caroline, then she's singing about Jenny.
I always wonder if, like, not necessarily the feeling of regret, but, like, do these singers often look back on their old songs and have, like, almost like that cringe moment
Oh, highly
of,
possible.
like, they were so totally in love with Jenny and they've got her number and, like, they want to be with her and then just, like,
Time goes by and they don't
and then
give a
they're
shit
like,
anymore.
oh, yeah, about that.
Wait,
There's
don't
the
come in
key.
here. I
Oh,
lost my
and
contact
this area
lens
is off
somewhere.
limits.
Please don't step on it.
Oh,
I can't move out of the way.
He
I
lost
might
his
step on it
contact lens.
myself.
alrighty. I won't step then. Here we go. Alright, now we're at the front of the train. And we got the crime-solving outfit. Now we're a real detective.
I love that any time I, like, picture crime solving, I always picture that outfit.
Yeah, you have to use the Sherlock garb.
Yeah.
And have a pipe.
Yeah.
You gotta smoke a corncob pipe.
Not corn cob.
Not corn cob?
That's more like front porch with a banjo, corn cob.
Oh, okay. So what kind of pipe
It would
is
just
Sherlock's?
be like a standard, like, this is not a pipe.
Oh, okay. Did you ever see Inglourious Bastards?
Yeah.
Shall I smoke my pipe?
That's a movie, I really like that movie. I've never seen it all in one sitting.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I saw it in theaters.
I always fall asleep.
I could not stop laughing at Brad Pitt just trying to have a German accent.
Yeah.
Arrivederci.
Yep. I love that, like, I think my favorite part, because so many people complained about it, was he gave them away about not being European from counting on his fingers.
Right.
Because, like, United States, they do index finger, middle finger, ring finger. In
Yeah.
Europe, they do thumb, index finger, middle finger. So, and it's like he counted on his fingers wrong. He did everything else right, but he counted on his fingers wrong, and that's what gave them away.
Yeah. Well, Quentin
I'm
Tarantino
just like,
is
it was
very
such a
good at
nice,
attention
yeah,
to details.
the detail was just like...
That's why I really want to see Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah. I'm
So-
really far behind on Quentin
Anyways, there's been a murder. There's a body.
Murder.
And now we gotta search the train for evidence. And we're on the case.
Look at the blood.
Yeah. Whole pool of glowing blood. Alright, so we have until the clock hits midnight to solve this case. So each time we progress, the clock's gonna keep ticking down. See? And we have
I
one
really like
hour left.
I really like those clock hands. I know that's
Yeah?
like a silly thing to say, but I'm just like, those are some nice clock hands.
Those are some nice clock hands you got there. Way to go,
My brain just
developers.
went, like, I'm in the middle of like 80 million different craft projects, and I'm like, I wonder if I can make a clock. I'm like, no! Stop it!
Meanwhile, Nicholas is like, make me!
I know, like all the things I have for my Nikki.
You were supposed to
my
finish
Nikki
me at the end of the
Nightlight.
Child of Light playthrough!
I know, like a full year ago.
Not quite that long. A full year ago, we started the Child
Yeah.
of Light playthrough.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, our first suspect, the conductor.
Dun, dun, dun.
Somebody walked up these walls like this.
I need to find a blue light.
Just like dramatically reenact the scene of the crime.
Yeah.
Like the end of Clue.
Yeah.
Mr. Body went up here, stabbed the cook.
He grabbed the dagger, ran down the hall, and stabbed the cook. Dinner wasn't that bad. I love that movie.
Oh, it's great. Why did the car stop?
It's frightened.
That's right. Oh dear, communism is just a red herring. Ah, there's another conductor
You just
token
slapped
flying up
Mrs.
there.
Peacock. I had to stop the screaming.
I'm gonna go home and sleep with my wife. So this is also a stealth segment because they're observing parts of the train that are off limit. If they catch us, they'll kick us out. So we have to keep an eye. Alright, so he's looking that way, so we can't go through that door yet. We have to go over there. There we go. And this mysterious voice on the phone is going to lead us to clues as well. But whoever the voice on the phone is, we believe he's the culprit behind all this. Hey, hey, hey. Okay. I like hat kids. Like, they're not ponytails. What are those called?
Just like her little bangs.
Little bangs?
Yeah, like
the long
her
little bangs up
sideburn
front.
Bangs.
She's got the little ponytail and like long bangs. Alien girl got a good do. What can I say?
Well, that's kind of like what I do to my hair when I pull it up. I always have like little side pieces.
You do
out.
have the cute little
Yeah.
side pieces.
They don't stay in the ponytail.
You could definitely rock the hat kid look.
You could be
Bangs
a
and like the ponytail in the back. We gotta get you a purple top hat.
Phil has a purple top hat.
He
For
does.
the
I think
wedding?
he does. Yes, he does.
Hey, Philip,
Hey, Philip.
where's your purple top hat?
We're doing a hat kid costume. Alright, let's see here. Climbing aboard all these suitcases.
Go, go, go.
Another yarn. You actually knit some yarn for Hat Girl.
Yeah.
Got two big balls
Yeah,
over there in the
like-
corner.
So I've been doing a lot of like just looking around for different patterns for like crochet projects and stuff, and I found a couple like a nice color scheme of yarn, but they were all tangled, so I just rolled them into balls, like while we were doing hat time. So she's gonna knit herself some new hats.
Yeah, and those platforms with the snowflakes, that requires a certain hat that we don't have yet. So we're actually going to be revisiting some of these areas later on. So while they laugh, you can make a run for it.
Close your eyes when you laugh.
Exactly. Oh boy. It's 4 o'clock.
Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future.
Ba-dum-bum-bow.
Okay.
At this time, Space Jam: A New Legacy is out at the time of this recording. A sequel that I didn't really want.
Yeah, I don't really think
Georgette is now a suspect. My uncle's sister's cousin.
I really don't think like it's necessary to have as a sequel, but there's still a small part of me
Like
that
the
wants
whole
to watch
first
it.
movie was just made for product placement.
Yeah.
They were selling sneakers.
Part of me wants to watch it just to see what it's like, how bad it is,
Yeah,
or to be like pleasantly surprised.
we'll see what streaming service it comes on.
I think it's on HBO.
Okay. I suppose we could give it a shot.
Yeah.
Give it the old Pupcorn movies treatment.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Comment below, let us know. Ooh, we got a relic. We can add those to our spaceship
Little
to
reliquary.
make them all fancy.
Nice little menagerie.
Ah! Now, you don't know this series, but I believe the image on that TV is a reference to Metal Gear. Because, like, the pattern in the background and the font.
The like.
Someone in the comments let me know if I'm correct on that, but it feels like that's a reference to Metal Gear. Because the logo of Metal Gear is very similar to that one.
Is it like camouflage?
Yeah. Metal Gear is that game I told you all about, like infiltrating the enemy base.
Oh, yeah.
And like stealth is the whole point of the game.
Yeah.
Because like once you're discovered, like you kind of blow the whole story of the game because you're infiltrating an enemy base. So you have to like hide bodies into lockers. You have to hide within boxes and discover clues. Like
I don't know if I'd be
It's
better
a
at that
it's
or
a-
worse than.
oh,
worse
I can
than
imagine I'm horrible at it, but like I'm intimidated to get into the series. But one day I do want to try one, just to
Yeah.
try. Since my friends are avid fans of the Metal Gear series. Because like nothing's like Metal Gear. Metal Gear is like its own genre in a way because it has like that kind of like Hollywood movie kind of story, but like the gameplay is very stealth driven.
Yeah.
And like there's very clever clues that I don't want to spoil, but unfortunately were spoiled for me because internet.
Yeah. Because
It's just like, oh, that's really cool how that character reads your memory card. So like the data based on your memory cards, the character will base on your progress,
okay.
and that will affect the gameplay. And like it's very cool how they did that.
See, I feel like that's less of a spoiler for me because I don't exactly know what that means.
Good point.
I know some of those words.
I know some of those words. All right, so now we lowered that. Oh boy.
Half an hour left.
Okay, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. We can do this.
Whoa!
Squidward on a chair.
Aw. I've come
Careful.
for your pickles.
Alright, so they're all watching TV, so they're a little busy right now. I only need a few more clues.
I'm a little busy. Do not put wings
In gears. Poor little owls.
The owls are like, ouch!
Trix has gotten itself in an unusual situation. I'll save you, Trix.
Tricks are for kids. Good thing Hat Kid is a child.
It's interesting how they call it a wood cutting machine, but you can't cut wood with gears, can you? They have to be like actual saw blades.
I mean, I guess it depends on,
How fast they're turning.
yeah, how fast they're turning, the
shit,
type of
shit.
wood. Because, like, I feel like if it's a thin enough wood
Yeah.
and the gears are moving fast enough, it won't cut it, but it will splinter and crunch it into pieces.
Okay.
Into, like, wood chips.
Okay. Okay, and now we save the ducky. I saved you, Trix!
There you go, Trix.
Operated the machinery. I'm a hero.
You're a hero.
Alright. Thank you, kind human, for saving me. Woof, woof. Alright, so here we go. Another clue. And who's our suspect this time? The owls.
Ah,
The express owls. Alright, 2 more clues left to find. And then we can solve this case. Alright. So where haven't we been yet? Where haven't we been?
Ronald Weasley! Where have you been? I love when the clock, there's an option for jail, that they're in prison.
In the movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like,
I thought you were talking about this clock. I'm like,
no, in the, like, in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, when they come back from stealing Harry from the Dursleys.
yeah.
They're like, their little pictures on their whereabouts clock go from missing to home. But in between
Oh.
missing and home is an option that says prison.
Oh crap, we can't go there yet. Can't go that way because we need the snowflake hat. No, I don't want to risk it. That's fire down there. Fire bad.
Fire.
Such a terrifying.
I'm on fire.
Alright. But at the time of this recording, we're almost done.
We have 2 Harry Potters left. I'm waiting for the first.
The time this video's out, we
Well-
should already have our opinions out of the Harry
Yeah.
Potter movies.
So, which, honestly, I don't know so much about you, but my opinions have changed. Watching them all again.
Mine have gotten mostly positive with a couple recurring negatives.
Yeah.
But
So, like, for the most part, for me, they've all but one. My opinions have changed.
Okay. That's very neat.
So.
It's a good thing we did revisit
Yeah.
the movies because we
We
originally
weren't going to.
wrote it down.
Yeah, we were just
how
kinda
we
like,
felt, and I had the wrong movie.
Yeah.
as our
That's
worst
like,
one.
Like, you kept saying that you didn't like this movie, that it was so bad, and I was just like, are we watching the same movie?
And then it happened.
We were not.
The victim is now an available suspect.
Okay.
All right. So now we just need one more clue, and we can book 'em, Hat Kid. Ooh, what's this? Hooray! Another Rift token. Oh, bollocks! They got me.
Oh, bother.
They kicked me. They didn't even kick me out of the room. They just took me to the start of the room and said, "Here you go. Now please leave."
Yeah.
Ooh, ooh.
They walked you to the door, but didn't take you outside the
Yeah.
door.
Please see yourself out. Perfect. Alrighty.
Okay, so now you.
Do I have the key for this door? Let's see.
We shall soon see.
No. I'm missing a key. Where haven't I gone? Oh boy.
See, that's the thing with like these types of levels. I would have no idea where I've been, where
Yeah.
I've been.
So it's just like, oh crap, I'm missing
Yeah,
one.
like with
so you gotta
no-
comb over the entire
Yeah,
level.
with no map to be like, okay, I need to go straight and then hang a left. Like,
Mm-hmm.
well, that's creepy.
That is creepy. It almost looks like a cult.
Yeah. The crow
TV.
cult. Like that book I'm reading.
TV! Alright, let's just see if there's like another door that we didn't go through yet. Oh, no. There, I cheated it. He technically saw me, but I got out of his field of vision and just to walk back into it again. Okay, this is different. Yep,
The sauna.
This is the life.
the sauna is where we'll find our final clue.
You know, I like saunas, but I also hate saunas.
I've never been to a sauna.
And like, I feel like you would really like saunas.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I don't want to go out in the cold.
Because I mean, it's just like a hot room.
I can see why you don't like it.
It's like, it's nice.
So it's just the attic.
Yeah, it's essentially, yeah. It's nice for a little bit, but then it's just like, okay, I want to be cooler.
Gotcha. Alright, so we got our
Whereas
key.
You would be like a lizard on a rock.
Yep. Just tanning on my rock, being like, ah, this is the life for my reptilian self. I told you way at the beginning
Oh,
of this
yeah,
relationship
that
that
you
you
are-
are dating a reptile.
And then I found that out every time I would try to open the window in your old room, and you'd be like, all right, close that window. You're like, I'm gonna die. We need
You
some
are the final
circulation.
suspect. I'm now a suspect.
I'm in danger.
Time's up.
Time's up.
All right. We have all of our clues and all of our suspects. Who did it? Who done it?
So who done it?
All right, so let's see. They don't have enough
We don't know. We couldn't
information.
find any conclusive evidence.
We have all the evidence. Who murdered this owl?
What? So you've done pickle to solve the case.
Peckall. I love that. You've done Peckall!
Which one of you did it?
We're gonna... Alright, so who's the murderer? Protect and serve at all costs. We've got eyes everywhere, and we saw nothing. What you looking at, you peckneck? You can't blame a dead owl. I mean... Ellipses. I had to do it, or the voices wouldn't stop. Are you sure this schmuck is the murderer?
The Express Owls.
The Express Owls did it. Are we right?
Like, it's true.
Yes. So, fun fact, no matter who you pick, the game just adapts to that's the murderer.
Murder one of the
Okay.
Express Owls.
Because, like, the first time I played, I selected the body, and the body gets up with the
Yeah.
knife still in him.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, you got me!
Games. And
I don't know what happens if you choose yourself.
That's what I'm curious about, because I would definitely choose myself as the murderer.
Because, I mean, the voices wouldn't stop.
But yeah. I had to do it or the voices wouldn't stop.
Rubber knife?
Wesky came back into the room to go to sleep, like, listen.
I'm kind of sore from playing dead.
Aww. Big sigh.
This rubber
See?
knife is also
I'm tired for playing dead for so long. It's a rubber knife and is very uncomfortable. So there we go. We cracked the case.
Thanks for solving the murder, lassie.
You also revealed that the victim was never harmed.
All right, now give me my prize. My lovely timepiece. Because this was all footage for his movie. That's the whole thing. He's not gonna let a murder happen on his express. So this is for the movie. And we're the star.
On the Owl Express.
Now I will take my payment in timepieces, please.
DJ Picnic will make a movie that's
DJ
even remotely
Picnic.
as good.
We're gonna be playing these games and come up with our own insults.
Yeah.
You're a wet
You're
sneeze, you
just stop being
Picnic.
such a wet sneeze. We are reading, like, insults for stupid people that don't know that they're being insulted. You're
Oh.
sharp as a marble.
Oh, yeah. Sharp as a marble, that one.
And it, like, makes them feel like, oh, yeah. And then
All right.
get it.
Roll the credits, and we're going to be in some more movies as we finish up Dead Bird Studio. We'll see you guys in the next part.
Toodles!